Okay. We've now brought over my computer. Everybody say hello to my computer. Hi, computer. Exactly. Okay. So this first song, this one is called Feed My Pain, and this is when it was the end of my first year. Okay. I wrote Feed My Pain at the end of my first year. And I didn't know if I was gonna make it across the line. There's like a certain GPA to get those semesters to essentially like not get kicked out and make sure you're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model. So I was very nervous and I think I got so distracted by the fact that, you know, I didn't have an answer, and it made me stop working as hard as I should have. So this song was me saying to myself, like, go feed this pain that you're feeling. Go put more into yourself. And I have the lyrics on my notes app because I know I'm not gonna completely remember all of them. I should probably look at them before like I start this, so give me 2 seconds. Okay, you guys. All right, I've definitely figured it out. I had to write it down. It is actually it's actually right behind you all. So get into that. And it's like sitting or something. No, it's not. It's only 5 o'clock. Okay, no. Feed my pain. Don't come in vain. Ride my brain. But I'm thinking straight. Feed my flame like a bloodshot Great Dane. All the gas is lipping, running while sleeping in. What to do? Lot to lose. What to do? Lot to lose. I know. Feed my flame. Feed my flame, my vein. Don't come in vain. Oh no. Ride my brain. But I'm thinking straight. Oh no. Feed my flame like a bloodshot Great Dane. Oh no, all the gas is lipping, running while sleeping. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to lose? What to do? What to lose? And there's more after that, but we're gonna hold off on those lyrics because I really have not solidified them. Ooh, this one's really good. I know you, baby. I know you said me, what you think, you know. You said in my dreams, like an antidote. Look at my skeleton. I'll make you ready. I know you see me, what you think, you know. You said in my dreams, like an antidote. Look at my skin. I'll pay you ready. You sent me out here, but we don't know where to go. Help me get to know you did. It's been years so, because at that point, like, I was so lost. I was so lost in my first year of graduate school. I really was. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. This was a really like deep song for me. And the funny part about it is I have this speaker that's a Jack Skellington, like kind of figurine doll. Not really a figurine, stuffed animal. Speaker stuffed animal. It's Jack Skellington. And I had him up on my headphones holder, and I didn't know what to write about, but I came up with this melody, and I'm looking and I'm like, maybe I need to basically like tap into my skeleton and be like, I'm gonna paint this motivation red and give you blood again, give you life again. Because this was about myself. This was about me. I know you see me, like, hey, I'm here, but you think, you know, when you're asking like, oh my God, like, God help me, where are you? I know you see me, but you think, you know, you stay in my dreams. Like, you yourself, you are the healer of all things. And I said, I know you see me, but you think, you know, you stay in my dreams like an antidote. Like, you are that healer. So look inward, look at you. Look at my skin. Look at the full picture. Look at where you've come from to where you are now. I'll make you ready again. So obviously I was in a time where I didn't have the motivation. I didn't have the drive. I didn't have like the energy in me to even push myself at that point anymore. I was just so like tired. So it's like, I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring your spirit back again. I'm gonna paint you red again. And this was like a song that I really just held super close to me because I'm like, I don't know, this is probably one of my favorite all-time songs that I've ever written. And I haven't kept going with it. This one is a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. This one's a lot. When a man violates me, It's the duty of man to apply me and spare my love, which supersedes inconsistent man. These principles, my preamble of being all for you feel, is not expressly provided for me. My bakery given about judiciary to observe for you, to observe for me, when I ran for time to be here in his brain. Then I didn't know. Are you help from my brain? Favorite part. Yeah, he says that I'm a law and should be interpreted by the people who are good at it interpreting the law. This implies a constitution, it's a law like any other. It ignores the possibilities that I might be different from the laws I meant, and cause I usually force I try to interpret by the check on legislature. This is necessary to prevent the tyranny place over the minds. This ain't a dream, that's a still minus. Protect against collective action. From spirits all at a time. I need to be around on a dime. With this goes a power. You're my interpreter. And you don't get it, you don't see. You help from my brain. No, 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 no. Yeah, you help from my brain. Okay, so that one is about Marbury versus Madison. If you haven't picked up on it already, this is like one of my favorite school produced songs that I've ever made, so I can remember a case. So what I did was, when I say when a man violates me, when somebody violates a statute or the judiciary violates somebody, when a man violates me, when a statute violates the Constitution. Women are the Constitution, the men are the statutes. That's what it was. So when a statute violates the Constitution, it's the duty of other statutes to apply the Constitution to paramount law, which supersedes inconsistent statutes. These principles, my preamble, the Constitution's preamble, all for your review, the judiciary's review. But it's not expressly stated in the Constitution. When a man violates me, it's the duty of man. Apply me as paramount law, which supersedes inconsistent man. These principles, my preamble, of me and all for your review. Judicial review. Judicial review is not expressly provided for in the Constitution. Marbury can read, and it says, give the power to the judiciary to observe, I think for Congress to observe the judiciary, for you all to observe the judiciary. Marbury can read, give the power to the judiciary, given for branches. Are you helpful, Marbury? Let's just go on to the next part. So, yeah, he says that I'm the law and should be interpreted by the people who are good at yet interpreting the law. So the judges. The judicial system is going to interpret the law. Yeah, he says that the law and should be interpreted by the people who are good at interpreting the law. And this implies the Constitution is a law like any other and ignores the possibility that I might be different from the laws that men in courts are usually enforced. They turn to interpret, provide the check on the legislature. This is necessary to prevent the tyranny of the higher people over the plus, over the minus. This ain't a dream, Madison. This yo Linus. I said that part because Shark Boy and Lava Girl, Linus, like bad dreams, like he's, this, you're not dreaming, Madison. Wake up. Wake up. Protect against collective action. Problems experienced all the time. The people need to be aroused on a dime because we need answers quickly. With exclusive power, you're my interpreter. Judicial review. You don't get it, you don't see. Are you held for mockery? No. Because are we even listening to that anymore? Wait, this is not a political channel. Please don't come for me. I'm just bipartisan and I just keep myself updated. Anyway, I do like Baby Daddy. Baby Daddy is really cool lyrics that I wrote. And Baby Daddy is when I was with Big C, the Big C, and I mean, I literally spell it out. Oh man, you're not gonna hear the like bassy part. The bassy part is the best part. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear it. That's a melody. Let's go back. Yeah. So that you guys can get the full experience. You had the wife and kids. The Doberman you pushed to kill rabbits. You were the stalk of where I place my bets. I always can, but now I'm in my debt. Never your wife, she was your baby. Mama, don't get me into that, you're stupid. Drama is that yet because he wants to be so badly. So will you let me be your baby daddy? So will you let me be your baby daddy? He had it all. He told me he had his ex-wife, 2 beautiful children, pretty little Doberman dog. Used to be like, God, this big old scary looking dog. And he says he can't even kill rabbits. That was a conversation we had in his backyard because I was telling him, well, my little dog be coming up to the door with these rabbits in his mouth. Blood and guts everywhere. Literally bringing it to my mom as a present to our front door. Anyway. The Doberman you pushed to kill rabbits. You were the stock of where I place my bets because I always look at everything as a stock. It rises and it falls. All right, it's never gonna be perfect. You were the stock of where I place my bets. And it turns out I put all my chips into one basket and this stock literally fell. I mean, it literally it's done. It's freaking done. Imagine if NASDAQ were to drop below no return. Yeah. You were the stock of where I place my bets. I always can, but now I'm in my debts. We got intimate and now you left. Funny thing is, they always come back. They always come back. Anyway, I always can, but now I'm in my debts. Never your wife, she was your baby mama. He thought, honestly, this is my thought process. you believe you're abstained from the whole baby daddy trope when you never proposed to this woman, but she had 2 of your children, but somehow she still calls your wife. Why don't you accept it for what it is? You could be a husband. You could have. Never your wife, she was your baby mama. So let's call it what it is. If it's a duck and it quacks like a duck and it waddles like a duck, it's got a beak like a duck, it looks like a duck, it's a duck. Never your wife, she was your baby mama. Don't get me into that, because sometimes she would call and after he'd be like, I think he would look for me to be on his side, but I'm like, honestly, what did you do? I don't just blindly follow what a man is gonna say just because, oh, my ex is crazy. What did you do to make her crazy? So I would side with her every single time. I didn't even know what her issue was or her situation, how crazy she was. I don't care. I only have one side. This is why I say I'm very bipartisan. Until I have both sides of the story, cut it. Don't ask me for my opinion. Do not bring me into that. That has everything to do with you two. And if you all want to figure that out, maybe I do need to leave. And if you weren't ready to move on, I didn't need to be there in the beginning anyway. Never your wife, she was your baby mama. Don't get me into that, you stupid drama. Is that he happy because he wants to be so badly? And that comment, actually, he literally made that comment because we were in the kitchen after she had called and he was like a little bit frustrated, and you know, I think he was just kind of like fed up, and he was like, Dad needs to be happy too. So I would ask him when I saw him again, I'm like, well, are you happy? Is Dad finally happy? Does Dad get what he wants to do? And I think that's not to say he would have been like happy with me, but I think there were a lot of hurdles that would have kept us apart. And was he more logical in the sense to be like, yeah, this would be fun if I actually pursued this, but what's the real reality? And we were so alike, but so different, you know? Is Daddy happy because he wants to be so badly? So will you let me be your baby, comma, Daddy? Can I be yours, Daddy? Are you gonna accept me? Let me be your little baby. Because we did have an age gap. We did. And I just felt so like very feminine with him. And like a little doll. Like a cute little... Okay, on that note, because I don't need to crash out, I'm so happy you guys could do this with me today. This was fun. This was a great use of my time. I really liked doing this today. Comment, like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, where I bring in like my old music and we kind of go over that just a little bit, versus just the standard piano making up songs. I will try and incorporate both. I'll see what the feedback is from you guys, because why? Because I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you guys actually so dearly, so deeply from the bottom of my heart. So
I know you said it, but you think you know.
Now and forever.
You said in my dream,
I love you.
like an antidote. Look at my skin.